Opera SM here with another Return of the God Pharaoh deck tech and playthrough. This is for node 1.3. The secondaries we need to try to solve are cast 3 or more creatures with power 5 or more, and win with only cards that cost 10 or more mana. The deck we're looking at today was designed by Madron from Goblin Pile. It is a solid pile of cards. So in terms of creatures that we have, I really like his inclusion of Kefnith the Mindful and Hazaret the Fervent as gods, as they will not always attack, so you can control when you want them to attack by manipulating the number of cards in hand, so it's easy to get 3 creatures out without potentially killing your opponent too early. Ball Lightning is fantastic too, just as a great 10-drop creature that's going to be double striking, and it dies at end of turn, so it's not going to stick around too long to deal too much damage. Cruel Reality is really cool. It, at the beginning of your opponent's upkeep, first creature your opponent controls gets -3/-3, and then if your opponent controls no creatures, they take 5 damage instead, so it's just a great controlling effect to keep their stuff off the board and deal them damage as needed. Anguished Unmaking is a spell for 12. First creature your opponent controls is destroyed, and then a random support is destroyed, and you take 6 damage. Where of Invention gets out the Cruel Reality for built-in control. Blue Sun Zenith, because it's Blue Sun Zenith, then it's stupid good to draw it into cards and give them 10 mana. Doomfall, Hour of Glory are 2 great removal spells that exile stuff. Doomfall will also exile the first card in your opponent's hand, and Hour of Glory will make them take damage equal to that creature's base power that they're exiling. And Hour of Devastation, which for 15 mana is just fantastic. Each creature your opponent controls loses prevent damage, then your opponent and each creature they have take 12 damage. Very controlling, but a very easy way to hit the secondaries on this event. So let's go ahead and give it a play. We're playing against Proven Combatant. This deck has a lot of cards that have, can't remember if it's Eternalize or what it is, but one of the things where you can have gems that if they're matched, they come back to the board. So this is great. The exile effects are great there to just keep your opponent from getting cards back there. But yeah, you can do a lot of ways. From the Ashes Slack, I put up a standard Pauper version that you can do. It's easy to just take 5 removal spells from cost 10 through 12, and then 5 creatures, around cost 10 or 11 or 12 that are 5 power that have some other good removal abilities. So you can throw kind of anything together, but this is a really cool version that can absolutely work here. So I think what we want to do, he only has 47 starting life, so I don't think I want to get a Cruel Reality down super early, or it might hit him a lot. So let's get a Blue Sun Zenith and try to make some other stuff happen. So we can get a green and a black match here, which can be pretty good. We can also get a black match into a blue and a white match. That seems very nice. So I think we're just going to go with that for a bit so I don't take up too much time. We are playing Bolas 3 for this, just for some great mana gains here. Actually, I think I will get rid of Cruel Reality in case I cascade into stuff to cast this. I think I'll just wait one more turn to cast it for full value. Doomfall's great, but we're just going to get hands full of mana here. So let's see. Our opponent gets bonuses for blue. So let's go ahead and just take this red match. It will give our opponent a blue match, but great. We did get a creature, which is great. 2 creatures actually, so I guess I should be careful because technically, well, I guess if I hit 3 ball lightnings, it would meet the secondary of actually killing the creature that way. So, and let's see, in Hazard we need to have one or less cards in hand to attack, so we're not too worried about having stuff destroyed here. We're not too worried about him attacking and us taking a lot of damage. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to cast another Blue Sun Zenith, I think, actually. See if I do something stupid here that could potentially make me lose the game by not being patient, but we'll see. Cruel Reality. Yeah, actually, if I don't get creatures, the Cruel Reality might be a Cruel Reality for me. But that was our last creature, which is great. So now we just have to win the game here. So we'll play our Cruel Reality because we have our 3 creatures. Now we'll play our Cruel Reality. I think, and then Hour of Glory is creature, so it goes away. Should have actually kept another card in hand so my Kefnet could attack. So let's go ahead and just get our Hour of Glory charged up for when they play a creature. So this should be over in pretty short order here. Because we are going to swing with our 5/5 creature, and then our Cruel Reality should end it for the opponent. And there we go. That's 1-3 with Madron's deck. It's a pretty cool deck. So this video should be up on the great MTG decks bot that Lars has made as well, coming up soon. So hopefully this will be helpful for people to reference in the future for a possible deck to play for 1-3 in the Return of the God Pharaoh event.